"You know what's hilarious about this whole mess?" Commander Lena Voss said, slouched in the captain's chair of the HSS Relentless, her boots propped on a scorched console. The bridge smelled of burnt wiring and recycled air. "The Voran Ascendancy thought we'd just curl up and beg after one bombardment." Chief Engineer Ravi Patel, elbow deep in a flickering hollow panel, snorted. "Classic Empire move. Rule the galaxy for 8,000 years, and you forget what a real fight looks like." Lena smirked, sipping from a mug etched with earth. 0 stars, would not recommend. "Tends to make you cocky. The Voran Ascendancy, a sprawling empire of sleek, crystalline ships and psionic overlords, had crushed 427 worlds without breaking a sweat. Their strategy? Show up, psi-blast your leaders into submission, and strip mine the planet. Worked every time, until they hit Earth. 6 months ago, High Arbiter Kale Zor, perched in his shimmering dreadnought Ecliptic Sovereign, had gazed at Earth's blue-green marble through a psi-enhanced viewport. "Primitive," his adjutant droned, scanning data. "Chemical rockets, no psionic signatures, basic fusion tech. They'll kneel in hours." Kale Zor's mandibles pulsed. "Hail their rulers. Standard ultimatum." The Voran broadcast hit every device on Earth. Phones, TVs, even smart fridges. Kale Zor's eyeless face wreathed in glowing tendrils, filled screens. "People of Terra," his psi voice boomed, "submit to the Ascendancy or be unmade. You have one rotation." In New York, UN Secretary General Aisha Khan blinked at the Security Council. "Did that glowing squid just threaten to erase us?" "Yup," said the Russian delegate, cracking his knuckles. "Time to disappoint it." Lena, then a lieutenant on leave in Mumbai, saw the broadcast on a street hollowboard. "Well, shit," she muttered, sprinting for the nearest shuttleport. Earth didn't panic. Militaries mobilized, scientists scrambled, and hackers, humanity's unsung heroes, cracked Voran psi relays within hours. Now aboard the Relentless, a prototype warship cobbled from scavenged Voran tech, Lena faced Kale Zor's fleet above the colony of New Haven. "They hit the colony hard," Ravi reported, wiping sweat. "Shields at 40%, psi drones inbound." Lena grinned, feral. "Good. Let's show them why underestimating humans is a bad career move." She tapped her comm. "All ships, this is Voss. Look weak, then hit them where it hurts." Kale Zor's voice crackled through. "Terran, your defiance is futile. Surrender or New Haven burns." Lena leaned into the mic. "Hey, Kale, Lena Voss, Earthfleet. How about you take your glowy ass back to whatever nebula you crawled out of?" The Voran fleet advanced, their psi cannons humming, as Lena's ragtag flotilla braced for the fight of their lives. The HSS Relentless shuddered as Voran psi drones swarmed New Haven's orbit, their crystalline hulls glinting like knives in the colony's dying sunlight. Commander Lena Voss gripped her chair, blood crusting a cut on her knuckles. High Arbiter Kale Zor's psi voice crackled me through the comms, cold as void. "Terran, your insolence ends. New Haven's minds will break, then Earth's." Lena smirked, flicking ash from her sleeve. "Break us? Kale, you're gonna need a bigger brain for that." Chief Engineer Ravi Patel, wrestling a sparking console, hissed. "Lena, shields are at 35%. Psi cannons are charging." Science Officer Zara Lynn, eyes glued to her scanner, added, "Drones are syncing for a psi pulse. It'll fry our neural implants." Lena's grin didn't waver. "Good. Zara, jam their sync with a feedback loop. Ravi, divert power to the decoy array." Ravi blinked. "Decoys? Against psionics?" Lena's eyes gleamed. "We're not outgunning them, we're outsmarting them." Lynn hacked the Voran psi relay, cracked days ago by Earth's script kiddies, flooding it with junk data. The drones wobbled, their formation fracturing. Kale Zor's tendrils flared on the view screen. "You dare disrupt our unity?" "Dare?" Lena laughed. "It's my cardio." She signaled Patel. "Ravi, launch the decoys, full spread." The Relentless ejected a swarm of drones, each broadcasting fake human brainwave signatures. Voran psi cannons fired, shredding the decoys, while Lena's fleet, 10 patched-up freighters, slipped through the chaos, hammering the Voran escorts with kinetic slugs. New Haven's governor hailed, voice ragged. "Voss, our bunkers are holding." But the Psi drones are targeting civilians. Lena's jaw tightened. Hang on, Governor. We're thinning the herd. She tapped her comm. All ships hit their drone hubs. Wild patterns, no repeats. Her flotilla danced, unpredictable, as Voran ships struggled to lock on. Kael'Zor's voice returned, edged with static. Your tricks are fleeting, Terran. Our dreadnoughts arrive in hours. Lena leaned into the mic. Hours? Kael will be roasting marshmallows over your wreckage by then. Zara whispered. Lena, he's not bluffing. Sensors show 3 dreadnoughts, ETA 2 hours. Lena nodded, unfazed. Then we get creative. Ravi, prep the slag bomb. Patel paled. The what? Lena's grin was feral. Melted reactor waste packed with shrapnel, aimed for their lead cruiser's Psi array. The Relentless lurched, venting a glowing cloud of radioactive debris toward the Voran cruiser. It wasn't lethal, but it scrambled their Psi sensors, stalling the drone swarm. New Haven's defenders cheered, firing from trenches. Ravi coughed. Shields at 20%. We can't take a direct hit. Lena's gaze locked on the view screen, where Kael'Zor's ecliptic sovereign loomed, its side cannons pulsing. Then we don't get hit. A proximity alert blared. Voran drones regrouped, their red eyes locking onto the Relentless's bridge, as New Haven's skies burned red. The HSS Relentless's bridge glowed red as Voran Psi drones locked on, their crimson beams slicing New Haven's atmosphere. Commander Lena Voss stood, blood dripping from her knuckles, as alarm screamed. Zara, how long till those dreadnoughts arrive? Science officer Zara Lynn's fingers flew across her console. 1 hour, Lena. Drones are tightening formation. Psi pulse imminent. Chief Engineer Ravi Patel cursed, patching a breached coolant line. Shields at 15%. We're sitting ducks. Lena's eyes narrowed, scanning the tactical display. Then we fly dirty. Zara, reroute drone signals to their own cruisers. Make them think their pals are us. Zara grinned, hacking the Voran Psi relay with a virus cobbled from Earth's dark web archives. The drones veered, firing on their own escorts. Voran cruisers sparked, their crystalline hulls cracking. High Arbiter Kael'Zor's Psi voice roared, Terran, your deception only delays annihilation. Delays my middle name, Lena shot back, winking at Ravi. Prep the grav spike. Full charge. Ravi gaped. That's untested. It could tear our hull apart. Hey-ho. Lena's grin was reckless. Or theirs. Do it. The Relentless hummed, channeling fusion energy into a jury-rigged gravity pulse, reverse-engineered from Voran shield tech. Lena signaled her flotilla. All ships, scatter, now! The spike fired, a ripple warping space. Voran drones crumpled, crushed by their own mass. A cruiser imploded, debris raining over New Haven. Kael'Zor's ecliptic sovereign loomed closer, unscathed, its Psi cannons glowing. Your toys amuse, Terran, Kael sneered. But dreadnoughts come. Lena leaned into the comm. Toys! Kael, we're just warming up. New Haven's governor hailed, voice cracking. Voss, you've bought us time, but surface Psi blasts are frying our comms. Lena's fist clenched. Hold tight, Governor. We're not done. She turned to Zara. Can we spoof a surrender signal? Buy minutes? Zara nodded, crafting a fake transmission. The Voran paused, confused, as Lena's fleet repositioned behind an asteroid cluster. Ravi wiped sweat. Grav spikes fried. One shot, was it? Lena nodded, unfazed. Then we go old school. Zara rigged the asteroids with fusion mines. The flotilla planted charges, turning rocks into bombs. As Voran drones regrouped, Lena detonated the field. Explosions lit the void, shredding the swarm. Cheers erupted on New Haven until Zara's scanner pinged. Lena, she whispered, dreadnoughts just dropped out of FTL. 3 minutes out. Lena's heart sank, but her face stayed stone. Kael'Zor's voice returned smug. Your defiance ends, Terran. Kneel or burn. Lena gripped her mug, Earth, 0 stars, and smashed it on the deck. Kneel? Nah. We're about to redecorate your fleet. A shadow crossed the view screen. The dreadnoughts, massive, closing fast. Voran dreadnoughts eclipsed New Haven stars, their side cannons casting an eerie glow across the HSS Relentless's battered bridge. Commander Lena Voss stood over her shattered mug, shards crunching underfoot. "Zara, status on those beasts?" Science Officer Zara Lynn's voice shook. 3 dreadnoughts, shields at 90%, psi arrays fully charged. We've got minutes. Chief Engineer Ravi Patel slammed a panel shut. "Shields at 10%, Lena. 1 hit, and we're space dust." Lena's lips curled. "Then we don't get hit. Zara, can you spoof their targeting with a ghost fleet?" Zara's eyes lit up. "If I overclock our holo emitters, maybe." She patched into the Vorin psi relay, broadcasting false ship signatures. Dozens of fake human warships blinked onto enemy scanners. High Arbiter Kale Zor's psi voice hissed. "Your illusions are pathetic, Terran." "Pathetic," Lena laughed. Leaning into the comm. "Kale, you're about to choke on him." The dreadnoughts fired, psi blasts shredding ghost ships. Lena's real flotilla, 9 ships left, darted through the chaos, unloading railguns on a dreadnought's flank. Cracks spiderwebbed its hull, but it held. Kael'Zor sneered, "You sting but cannot slay." New Haven's governor hailed, desperate, "Voss, psi waves are knocking out our medbays." Lena's gut twisted. Kids were in those bunkers. "We're on it, Governor." She turned to Ravi. "Can we rig a psi shield? Use their own tech?" Ravi scratched his beard. "Risky. We'd need to siphon their dreadnought's power mid-battle." Lena's eyes gleamed. "Do it! Zara, cover him!" Zara flooded Vorin comms with static, while Ravi jury-rigged a siphon probe from scavenged Vorin crystals. The Relentless launched it, latching onto the lead dreadnought's psi array. Energy surged, powering a makeshift shield over New Haven. The colony's comms stabilized, medbays flickering back online. "You're welcome," Lena muttered, as the governor sobbed thanks. Kael'Zor's voice returned, furious. "You steal our power? Insolent worms!" His dreadnoughts pivoted, targeting the Relentless. Zara yelped, "They've cracked the ghost fleet! Real locks incoming!" A psi blast grazed the hull, sparks showering the bridge. Ravi coughed. "Siphons maxed! We can't hold this!" Lena gripped the console, blood mixing with sweat. "Then we take one with us. All ships, focus fire. Dreadnought 1, now!" The flotilla unleashed everything. Slugs, missiles, scavenged Vorin beams. The dreadnought's shields buckled, then shattered. A final salvo split its core, the explosion lighting New Haven's skies like a second sun. Cheers erupted below, but Zara's scanner screamed, "2 dreadnoughts left, and Kael'Zor's sovereign is charging a planet killer." Lena froze, staring at the glowing maw of doom. The ecliptic sovereign's planet killer glowed, a vortex of psi energy poised to glass New Haven. The HSS Relentless's bridge was a furnace, consoles smoking. Commander Lena Voss wiped blood from her brow, staring down 2 Vorin dreadnoughts. "Zara, options?" Science Officer Zara Lynn's hands shook. "Planet killers locked. Evac's impossible in time." Chief Engineer Ravi Patel coughed. "Shields gone. We're naked out here." Lena's laugh was sharp. "Naked's my best look." "Zara, can we overload their psi core remotely?" Zara blinked. "If we hack their relay again, maybe. It's a one-shot." High Arbiter Kael'Zor's psi voice boomed, "Terran, your world dies now." Lena leaned into the comm. "Kale, you talk big for someone about to eat static." Zara patched into the Vorin relay, using a backdoor left from Earth's hacker crews. She sent a surge, spiking the Sovereign's psi core. Lights flickered on its hull, the planet killer dimming. Kael'Zor roared, "You dare tamper with divinity?" Lena grinned. "Divinity? That's just a fancy word for target." She signaled her flotilla. 7 ships now. "Hit the second dreadnought, full barrage." Railguns roared, tearing into the dreadnought's flank. It listed, venting plasma, but the Sovereign stabilized, its planet killer recharging. New Haven's governor hailed, voice breaking, "Voss, our defenses are slag. Kids are screaming down here." Lena's chest tightened. "We've got you, Governor. Stay low." She turned to Ravi. "Can we ram the Sovereign's core?" Ravi paled. "Suicide, Lena. We'd need pinpoint nav." Lena's eyes burned. "Then get pinpoint. I'm done losing." Ravi recalibrated the nav, hands trembling. Zara whispered, "Core overload stalling, but they're adapting. 30 seconds till they fire." Lena gripped the helm. "All ships, cover us. Relentless, full speed." The flotilla drew fire, 2 freighters exploding in fiery blooms. The Relentless charged, dodging psi blasts, its hull groaning. Kael'Zor's voice returned, smug. "You rushed to death, Terran." Lena bared her teeth. "Yours, not mine." The Sovereign's core loomed, a pulsing crystal orb. Ravi yelled, "Impact in 10!" A psi blast hit, rocking the bridge. Zara screamed, clutching a burned arm. At the last second, Lena yanked the helm, grazing the core. The Relentless's hull sparked, embedding shrapnel in the Sovereign's crystal. The planet killer fizzled, but the dreadnought turned, cannons locking on. Ravi gasped, "We're breached! Engines failing!" Lena's gaze locked on New Haven's glowing horizon, where a faint signal blinked. Something alien, not Vorin, approaching fast. The HSS Relentless limped, its hull breached, engines coughing plasma. Commander Lena Voss braced against a sparking console, New Haven's skies a battlefield. The ecliptic Sovereign's cannons tracked them. High Arbiter Kael'Zor's psi voice venomous. "Terran, your gambit fails. You die with your colony." Science Officer Zara Lynn, arm bandaged, pointed at her scanner. "Lena, that signal. Non-Vorin ships, closing fast." Chief Engineer Ravi Patel wheezed. "Engines at 5%. We're done." Lena's eyes flicked to the view screen. 5 angular ships, not crystalline, but matte black, dropped from FTL. "Zara, hail 'em," a gravelly voice answered. Not psi, but organic. "Terrans, this is Vren of the Caliph Exiles. We oppose the Ascendancy. Need a hand?" Lena grinned. "Vren, you're my new best friend. Hit the Sovereign's flank." The Caliph ships unleashed plasma lances, carving the Sovereign's hull. Kael'Zor's tendrils writhed. "Traitors! You ally with vermin?" Vren's laugh rumbled. "Vermin who broke you." Lena seized the moment. Ravi reroute all power to weapons. "Zara, target their psi relay." Ravi groaned. "We'll lose life support." Lena snapped. "Better than losing everything." Zara's hack fried the Sovereign's relay, blinding its drones. The Caliph hammered the dreadnought, forcing it to pivot. Lena's flotilla, 5 ships left, fired salvos, cracking its armor. New Haven's governor hailed, hopeful. "Voss, psi attack stopped. We're holding." Lena nodded. "Good. Keep those kids safe." She turned to Vren's channel. "Why help us, Vren?" "Vorin crushed our worlds," Vren growled. "Your defiance lit a spark. We're not alone anymore." Kael'Zor's voice cut in, ragged. "Exiles and Terrans, you'll both burn." The Sovereign launched a psi wave, rocking the Relentless. Zara yelped, consoles exploding. Ravi dragged her clear, shouting, "We're venting air!" Lena's vision blurred, but she gripped the comm. "Vren, can you board their bridge?" Vren hesitated. "Risky. Their psi shields are lethal." Lena's voice was steel. "We're dying up here. Do it!" The Caliph ships launched pods, breaching the Sovereign's hull. Vorin drones swarmed, but Caliph plasma cut them down. Lena's flotilla covered them, taking hits. A freighter exploded, debris pinging the Relentless. Ravi cursed. "We're at 2% power. We'll go." Zara's scanner pinged. "Lena, Caliph are inside, but Kael'Zor's rallying defenses." Lena bared her teeth, blood streaking her face. "Then we hit harder. All ships, kamikaze run, now!" As her flotilla charged, a new signal flared. Kael'Zor's psi voice, not smug, but panicked, screaming across all channels. Kael'Zor's panicked, psi scream echoed across New Haven's orbit. The ecliptic Sovereign, bleeding plasma. The HSS Relentless's bridge was a wreck, air hissing through cracks. Commander Lena Voss, bloodied, gripped the helm as her flotilla, 3 ships left, charged in a kamikaze run. "Vren, status!" she barked. The Caliph exile leader's voice crackled, strained. "We're on the Sovereign's bridge. Kael'Zor's psi shields are shredding us." Science Officer Zara Lynn, arms sling-bound, gasped. "Lena, our hull's failing!" Chief Engineer Ravi Patel yelled. "Power's gone in 10 seconds." Lena's laugh was wild. 10 seconds to make history. Zara, flood their Sci-net with chaos. Every meme Earth's got. Zara blinked, then grinned, uploading a torrent of cat videos and rickrolls into the Vorin relay. Kael'Zor's scream faltered, his Psi shields flickering as the net glitched. Vren roared, "It's working! We're pushing through!" The Kael'th overwhelmed Vorin guards, plasma blades flashing. Kael'Zor's voice returned ragged. "Terrans, your blasphemy ends!" A Psi wave slammed the Relentless, shattering the view screen. Lena dove, shielding Zara as glass rained. Ravi coughed, "Engine's dead!" Lena scrambled up, blood streaming. "Vren, take him down, now!" The Kael'th breached Kael'Zor's chamber, his tendrils lashing. Vren's blade struck, and the Psi scream cut off. New Haven's governor hailed, voice trembling. "Voss, Psi attack stopped! You did it!" Lena sagged, but Zara's scanner beeped. "Lena, the second dreadnought, it's powering a Psi cannon targeting the colony." Lena's jaw clenched. "Vren, can you redirect the Sovereign's weapons?" Vren panted. "We've got control, but it's damaged." "One shot, maybe." Lena nodded. "Aim for that dreadnought. Fire." The Sovereign's cannon flared, a Psi beam slicing the dreadnought's core. It erupted, debris scattering like confetti. Cheers erupted on New Haven, but Ravi whispered, "Lena, we're drifting. No power, no air." Lena gripped his shoulder. "We won, Ravi. That's enough." Vren's voice cut in. "Terrans, we're towing you to safety. You've earned it." As Kael'th's ships hauled the Relentless, Zara's scanner pinged again. "Lena, faint signal from Vorin space. Orders from their prime mind. They're mobilizing a full fleet." Lena's eyes hardened. New Haven was safe, but Earth wasn't. She limped to the cracked console, pulling a data chip. "Zara, analyze this. Vorin tech schematics. We're taking the fight to them." A shadow moved outside, a Kael'th ship, but its hull flickered, revealing Vorin markings. The HSS Relentless drifted, towed by Kael'th ships, its hull a patchwork of scars. Commander Lena Voss squinted at the view screen, the flickering, Vorin-marked Kael'th ship, raising her hackles. "Zara, scan that traitor." Science Officer Zara Lynn, arm in a sling, tapped her console. "It's a Vorin infiltrator, cloaked as Kael'th. Psi signatures faint, but they're locking weapons." Chief Engineer Ravi Patel, patching a leak, cursed. "No power, Lena. We're defenseless." Lena's grin was feral. "Defenseless? We've got brains. Vren, you seeing this?" Kael'th leader Vren's voice growled. "A Vorin spy in our ranks. My apologies, Terran." Lena waved it off. "No sweat. Can you jam their cloak?" Vren's plasma lances fired, disrupting the infiltrator's disguise. Its crystalline hull gleamed, Psi cannon charging. A new Psi voice hissed, "Terrans, your allies betray you." "Betray?" Lena laughed into the comm. "Buddy, you're late to the party." She turned to Zara. "Can we bounce their Psi signal back? Overload their cannon?" Zara's eyes widened. Risky, but doable. She rerouted the infiltrator's Psi pulse through the Relentless's wrecked relay, frying its cannon. The ship sparked, drifting helpless. Vren's ship swarmed, disabling it. New Haven's governor hailed, voice steady. "Voss, colony's secure thanks to you. Evac ships are ready." Lena nodded, relief fleeting. "Good work, Governor. Get those kids out." She turned to Ravi. "Can we limp to Earth with Vren's tow?" Ravi grimaced. "Barely. Life support's on fumes." Zara's scanner pinged. "Lena, Vorin fleet's mobilizing. Hundreds of ships targeting Earth. ETA 3 weeks." Lena clutched the Vorin tech chip, her knuckles white. "Then we hit them first." "Vren, got any intel on their shipyards?" Vren's tone darkened. "Vorin primes yards at Zelthar 9, heavily guarded, but your tricks might work." Lena's eyes gleamed. "Tricks are my specialty. Let's plan a road trip." The Relentless docked with Vren's flagship, Kael'th engineers swarming to patch it. As Lena briefed Vren, Zara whispered, "Lena, the infiltrator's crew. They're not Vorin. Bioscans show hybrid DNA." Lena froze. "Hybrids? Like Vorin crossed with what?" Zara swallowed. "Us. Human Vorin hybrids." Lena's blood ran cold. Someone on Earth or beyond had been experimenting, and the Vorin knew. Vren's gaze hardened, sensing her unease. Terran, what aren't you telling me? A faint tremor shook the Relentless, not mechanical, but psionic, deep and wrong. The HSS, Relentless, patched by Caliph hands, hummed uneasily as a psionic tremor faded. Commander Lena Voss stood on Vren's flagship, the hybrid revelation burning her mind. Human-Vorin hybrids? She muttered. Science Officer Zara Lynn, sling off but pale, nodded. Biodata confirms it. Someone's been splicing our DNA with theirs. Chief Engineer Ravi Patel, overseeing repairs, frowned. Earth Tech or Vorin? Lena's jaw tightened. Or a traitor? Caliph leader. Vren's scales bristled. Terran, this changes things. Hybrids suggest collusion. Lena met his gaze. Vren, we're as shocked as you. Let's focus. Zelthar, 9 shipyards. Hit 'em, we cripple their fleet. Vren grunted, unconvinced but nodding. Our scouts mapped their defenses. Psi shields, drone swarms, orbital cannons. Lena grinned. Sounds like a challenge. Back on the Relentless, Zara analyzed the Vorin chip. Lena, their psi shields run on a neural net. If we disrupt it with a human brainwave pulse, we could drop their defenses. Robbie whistled. Using our squishy brains as weapons? Ballsy, Lena smirked. Ballsy's my brand. Prep the pulse emitter. The fleet, Relentless, 3 human ships, and 10 Caliph vessels, jumped to Zelthar 9. Vorin Prime's shipyards glittered, a lattice of crystalline docks birthing warships. A Psi voice, not Kelzor's, but colder, hailed. Terrans, you court Oblivion. Lena leaned into the comm. Oblivion, I'm here for the buffet. She signaled Zara. Pulse, now! The Relentless broadcast a brainwave surge, scrambled from Earth volunteers. Vorin's shields flickered, drones spiraling. Keep, the fleet struck, plasma and railguns tearing docks apart. Vorin cannons fired, clipping a Caliph ship. Vren roared, push forward! Lena's flotilla weaved, dodging psi blasts. Earth's UN command hailed, urgent. Voss, Vorin fleet's 2 weeks out. You've got to slow him, Lena's gut churned. Working on it, UN. Send reinforcements. She turned to Robbie. Can we sabotage their FTL drives? Robbie nodded, rigging a nanovirus to fry Vorin nav systems. The Relentless launched it, infecting half the yards. Ships stalled, but the cold Psi voice returned. Your sabotage is futile. The Prime Mind sees all. Zara's scanner screamed. Lena, Psi surge from the planet. It's targeting our minds. Lena's vision swam, crew collapsing, as Vren's voice crackled, distorted. Terran, help! The Psi surge from Vorin Prime clawed at Commander Lena Voss's mind. The HSS Relentless's bridge, a haze of screams. Crew collapsed, blood trickling from noses. Lena gripped a console, vision splitting. Zara, shut it down! Science Officer Zara Lynn slumped, gasped. It's the Prime Mind, overriding our neural implants. Chief Engineer Ravi Patel, barely conscious, croaked. Emitters! Fried! Vren's distorted voice crackled. Terran, Cynet, cut it! Lena's head pounded, but she snarled. Not today, glowstick! She stumbled to Zara's station, yanking the Vorin tech chip. Zara, can we reverse their Cynet? Turn it on them? Zara's eyes fluttered. Maybe. Need a human anchor. Your brain. Lena's laugh was grim. Use me. Do it. Zara, shaking, linked Lena's neural implant to the chip, broadcasting her raw defiance into the Vorin Cynet. The surge faltered, Vorin drones freezing mid-flight. The cold Psi voice, Prime Mind, shrieked, Impossible! Lena gritted her teeth, blood dripping. Impossible's my vibe! The fleet, 2 human ships, 8 Caliph, pressed the attack, plasma torching Zelthar 9's docks. Vren's voice cleared. Terran, you broke their hold! We're advancing! The Relentless's railguns roared, splitting a Vorin cruiser. Earth's UN hailed, urgent. Voss, Vorin fleet's 1 week out. You've slowed them, but we need more. Lena, vision blurring, rasped. Send everything UN, we're not stopping. Robbie crawled up. Lena, your implant's burning out. She waved him off. Worth it. Vren, can we hit their prime mine directly? Vren growled, it's planet-side, Fortress, impenetrable. Lena's eyes blazed. Nothing's impenetrable. Prep a strike team. The Relentless launched a pod. Lena, Zara, and Kalith elites toward Vorin Prime. Drones swarmed, but Vren's ships cleared a path, taking heavy fire. The pod breached atmosphere, landing in a crystalline wasteland. The Prime Mine's fortress loomed, pulsing with psi energy. Zara whispered, Lena, your brain's frying. You can't keep this up. Lena staggered, blood streaking her face. Watch me. Vren's elites flanked them, plasma rifles hot. The psi voice boomed, Terrans, you trespass on eternity. Lena bared her teeth, raising her rifle, as a shadow stirred inside. Humanoid, but wrong. The Vorin Prime Fortress pulsed, a psi storm raging, as Commander Lena Voss staggered forward, rifle raised. The humanoid shadow emerged, a hybrid human eyes in a Vorin face. I am Nixara, it rasped, born of your traitors. Science Officer Zara Lynn, clutching her scanner, whispered, Lena, it's controlling the Prime Mind. Chief Engineer Ravi Patel, back on the HSS Relentless, hailed, Lena, your implant's critical. Get out. Lena's vision swam, blood pooling. Not yet. Nexara, who made you? The hybrid's tendrils twitched. Earth's Shadow Council. They sought Vorin power, gave us life. Lena's heart sank. Humanity's own had betrayed them. The Prime Mind's psi voice boomed, Terrans, you birthed your doom. Lena laughed ragged. Doom? We're just getting started. She signaled Vren's Kalith elites. Hit the psi core. Plasma rifles blazed, cracking the fortress's crystal heart. Nexara lunged, psi waves slamming Lena's team. Zara screamed, pinned, but Lena dove, tackling the hybrid. Zara, shut it down, Zara crawled, planting a nanovirus from the Vorin ship. The psi core flickered, the Prime Mind's voice fracturing. Vren's voice crackled. Terran shipyards are slag! Fleet's crippled! Lena pinned Nexara, blood dripping. Why help them? Nexara's eyes softened. Freedom, like you. Lena hesitated, then released it. Help us, or we end this. Nexara nodded, linking to the psi net, collapsing the Prime Mind's defenses. The fortress dimmed, drones falling. Earth's UN hailed, awed. Voss! Vorin fleet stalled! Worlds are rebelling! Lena sagged, implant sparking. Good, send diplomats, not bombs. Vren landed, scales gleaming. Terran, you've ignited a galaxy. Nexara knelt. I'll guide the hybrids. Join your alliance. Lena smirked, collapsing. Welcome to the team. Months later, Lena, scarred but standing, faced a galactic summit on New Haven. Humans, Kalith, hybrids, and freed worlds forged the Stellar Pact. The Vorin, humbled, negotiated peace, their prime minds silenced. Lena adjusted her new uniform, whispering to Zara, From mock to monsters, huh? Zara grinned. Classic human move. A sensor pinged. Vren frowned. Unknown ships, beyond the rim. Lena's eyes hardened, gripping her rifle. Humanity wasn't just feared. It was ready. #HFY #Sci-Fi.